So, as we discussed, every single shot on a golf course, there's a blue line here, okay? Anything this side, the blue line, is you're doing your autopilot mode. Everything this side, your thinking side. So you're thinking about things like, how far have I got to go? Can I reach it, yes or no? Is there something in the way, yes or no? What am I trying to avoid? What's the things I got to make sure I got to try to get away from, okay? Is there something in front of me, trajectory-wise? I got to keep the ball nice and low under a branch? Or is there a bank to go over, or a tree, or whatever it may be? Is there wind? Is there all these things? It sounds a lot when you first take it all in, but when you think about it, when you get in your car now and drive, you get in your car within about 3 seconds, you're probably ignition and gone, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, you think when you get in a car, seatbelt on, handbrakes checked on, obviously, foot on clutch, in gear, ignition on, biting point, check your mirrors, see where you're going, handbrake down, pull away. That's eight things in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things we do, but you don't think at all about doing them. Hence why you look at a learner driver, they get in a car, okay, right, mirror, yeah, handbrakes on, clutch is in, yeah, ignition on, yeah, in gear, yeah, biting point, find that, okay, handbrake down, right, indicate, right, mirrors, pulling over. They take 10 or 15 seconds to get the car in motion because they're thinking about doing things that you and I now do just like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So at the moment now, yes, there's a lot of things to think about, and again, in some ways, the more you play, the more things will become aware to you to think about.
Yeah.
Things like, how's the lie in the rough? Is it a good lie in the rough or a bad lie in the rough? That can affect the distance, okay? Is it downwind, into wind? Is it hard fairway, soft fairway? Am I above the green, below the green? Is the green facing me or tilted away from me? Is there loads of things to take into consideration, okay? But you'll find the more you do this, the more, or the quicker you'll get at, and the better you'll be identifying all these things. There's nothing worse when you get a perfect golf shot and taken the wrong club for whatever reason, just flown it 30 yards to the back of the green. Great. Just did a perfect 6-iron in the rough or in the water or something stupid.
Yeah.
So taking all that information in and getting yourself prepared for the shot. But doing it, as we said, completely away from the golf ball. So back here we can do some practice swings if you want to, based on the information you've got, trying to work over some swing things we discussed or whatever it may be. All that thinking is done back here. Okay. Once you then got all that thought in your head and that clear picture, you cross over the line now of doing, as we'll see here now, and you aim your club face. Sorry, I said before, when you're back here, when you're back here, okay, you're picking a spot to your target. We said that white sign there. Now we're going to aim away from that left, that bunker, by going a bit left. So as you come into the side of the golf ball now, the first thing you do is aim the club to your target. Yeah. With, again, left or right, doesn't really matter which hand you use, but you're aiming the club face first and foremost to where you want to go. Then from that position now, you're going to sort of set your body. Ideally, it would probably go more hands then feet. Not the end of the world going feet then hands. I wouldn't worry about the start with, okay, because you do get the golf position in a nice spot, okay, to start with, okay. But yeah, you can see there now, positives for me. Nice straight back, arms hanging down, nice gentle knee flex, club sticking out there nicely, okay. A lot of positives there, and you're aiming basically, as you can see, there, which is, if you look where the ball went, was there. Okay, so we're lining up good. The one thing I did like as well before that shot was hit, you look where you were going. So many golfers do not look at the target. Now it sounds a bit picky, but if I said to anybody now, okay, right, pick up that tee and throw it in that bin behind you, you would go, what bit? You'd automatically look to see where you're going. When you wouldn't just go, all right, doink, well, the bin's over there, oh, you missed it. You'd look to see where you're going. I know it sounds very sort of, say, picky and a bit sort of whatever, but I got so many golfers who just stand to a golf ball and don't even look where they're going. They got no idea what straight looks like.
Up until that point when I looked, I kind of didn't even allow myself to breathe. I was kind of like focusing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And that.
I breathed, and I was like, right, okay, better luck.
Yeah, and that's the thing again, because you're, and this is why I said to people when they first sort of have these sort of lessons this way, if we're working on getting a routine set in place, this has to happen before any sort of swing change really occur. Because if you start to worry about your swing, you're not breathing, you're not looking, you're trying to think about something else. Now try to think about your swing in 1 second. Ooh, no chance, okay? The pleasing thing from all this, as we said, but now you're swinging the golf club, okay? If we look at your target line is kind of there, okay? So when you're setting up the golf ball, then now look at target. I have to move that green line when it comes back. As the club goes back now, okay, it goes back and it moves ineffectively. Exactly, it moves in and away from that green line. It goes back straight for the first couple of inches, obviously, but from here now that club's working around on an arc, working up that shaft line. As you can see, if that green line was a different colour, we had the blue line there now. Your club's working up that shaft line, lovely, okay? Halfway back in line with your hands, pointing back towards the camera, top of the backswing, great position, okay? Club then works its way back down the same kind of parallel line there, back to the golf ball, slightly in front there, which is a bit more than we want to. Some of the shots you had was back here more. That's often a case of a little bit more power trying to be hit with the right hand and right forearm. We'll discuss as we go through it later, but for the moment that's not a problem. Good strike of the ball there, a smidgen toey, which will come from being a bit out there because your club now is working that bit too much left into the golf ball, but otherwise all very good. Strike the ball and then twist, and you see the ball then, as you say, going left of that bunker, left of the flag, playing into kind of the fat part of the green, yeah. And I think when you look at a golf course, if we sort of do this, if I can get there, if we look at a green here as it is, if I do a green, we get more sense, wouldn't it? If I do a green there now, identify the faults or identify the hazards that are the most could cause you more problems in terms of losing shots. Okay, so the most severe. Okay, so if we look here, that to me is going to cost you 2 shots. You're in the water, lose the ball, you're dropping over here somewhere. It's going to be tough. Okay, the yellow sand, yeah, that's going to cause a bit of problems. That's probably a 1-shot loss. Okay, yeah. In the rough here is fine. I wouldn't really recommend going there, but short here is fine. Short's there, fine, yeah. But that's going this way. Yeah. If you were going from over here, for example, and the flag was here, and you had 130 yards to go as you did there, I wouldn't say hit a 9-9 and go for the fat. I'd hit it 6 times. Yeah. If you miss it, you're here somewhere. If you go in this direction, if you hit it properly, you're back here. Yeah. So be it. You're on green grass, you back the flag. Takes that out of play, takes that out of play, takes that out of play. Okay. So you look at the situation you've got. So if we're going into the third on the button, long's a no-no. Okay. If we're going to the 18th on the button, long's probably better than short. Now I'm not saying go buggy park long, obviously, but getting over that water, getting beyond the flag is going to be more of a benefit to you rather than trying to just creep over that water and just creep on the green. But that will all come through just when you're back behind the ball, doing that thinking. Okay, what's in front of me? Can I reach yes or no? What am I going to take? Where I want to go? All these little things. And again, when you first play, I'll be honest, there'll be a lot of thought, and you'll be probably more conscious of how much you're thinking, and what you'll probably find, you go, oh, I thought of everything now. You know, I got to think of the. If it doesn't come to you straight away, don't worry about it. Just do what comes to you instinctively initially, and then that's where the reflection comes in later. Oh, I didn't have any wind on that path. Oh, I forgot about the elevation change. Or I forgot about this. I forgot about that. If you're on the golf course going, oh my God, there's more to think about. You're thinking too much there, okay? Just let it come out as a natural thought, and by mistakes you're going to make, which we all make mistakes, you learn from that mistake to not do it again next time, yeah?
Well, at this point now, I'd be thinking about the mini par 3 you're talking about, and the percentages of where I'm likely to score higher.
Exactly, yeah, 100%, yeah, exactly. Because you go to the green, look at a green, long left, long right, short left, short right, and that's kind of the sort of 4 misses you can have, okay? There's a bunker, short left, look at the first on the button. If you're playing that first on the button, short right, bunker, long right, big bang, long left, ball kicks down towards the green, short left, nice and low net. I would say the best place to miss that first is short left, then long left, then probably short right in the bunker, and then long right's the worst spot. Second, however, short left, definite no-no in the bunker. Yeah, long right, bunker there maybe. Short right, yeah, probably not too bad if the bunker kicks back down. Long left, yeah, as long as you clear the bunker, you're okay. There's different sort of quadrants, we say, around the green that are good misses to hit the golf ball into. Yeah. So if you play into that area, okay. Then 130 on the first button is 130. A club that won't go beyond 130, so 8 or 9, go short left. On the second is 130. Well, it's 6 times 7, make sure I get beyond that bunker. Yeah. So you're playing to different spots on the same club, from different. So you're playing from the same spot, but using different clubs to give yourself a different result in and around the green, depending on where the trouble is. Okay, but that's all the analysis around you that's going to happen from going to golf. Yeah. Okay, mate, makes sense. Yeah. Excellent, good stuff. Well done, mate.